Okay, so grab a drink. This is going to be a long one. This is my February favorites. I apologize. I didn't do a January favorites because I did my Best of Beauty 2014. And then I kind of ran out of time and I have so much stuff. So definitely grab a snack, grab a drink. And let's just get into it. I'm going to cut this intro here because I have a ton of stuff sitting in front of me and a ton of good favorites to share with you guys this month. And I was so freaking excited to do this video because I was just so excited. So let me just get into it. Okay, so my first two favorites are probably my most exciting. They are the two contour kits that I picked up. I have the Kat Von D and the Laura Mercier, and oh my gosh, these are the only two products I have used to contour my face since purchasing them, since I mentioned them in my haul, and they have just made contouring so much fun. So the first is this Laura Mercier. It is called the Flawless Contouring Palette. This is the cream contour and you can see mine is very used. I love that everything in here is just so neutral and it's more to the cool side, this first brown here, but nothing is too warm and orangey. The colors blend out so easily. They're very creamy, but the colors also are that perfect contour to create a natural looking shadow. So for those of you asking me, will I be getting the Anastasia cream contour kit? No, I won't, because all three of those have warm orangey brown contour colors and I'm not about that. I only want neutral contour colors. So that is why I love this, and it's what I'm wearing today. I know I said before, let me know if you want a cream contour and highlight video, and I haven't done it yet, but if you guys still want that video, I will film it this week and get it up ASAP. But I know kind of cream contouring has been not overdone, but all the rage at the moment, so I don't know if you want another one, but let me know if you do. And then of course I've been using it in conjunction with this right here. This is the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette. I did not get this in the PR push. This was a big PR push. A lot of people got this sent to them along with the brush. I purchased this with my own money. I did not purchase the brush, and this is the best powder contour kit I own. I even personally prefer it to my Anastasia contour kit. Actually, I use every single shade in this palette, and I'm wearing every single shade today. I have this one to set my cream contour, this one to kind of bronze up the perimeter of my face, and then this darkest shade here to kind of define the contour even further. Then I have the two lightest shades, the vanilla and the banana, underneath my eyes to set my concealer. And this peach tone on this end, I like to use to carve out my contour to make it even more popping. They do kick up a little bit of powder, but I just love how creamy and easy to blend they are, and I do love the more neutral tones again. And I seriously do not even feel like I need another cream contour or powder contour palette just because these two are doing it for me. Okay, one of the most exciting things that I was able to try this month is not actually like makeup that goes on your face, but it's perfume. I don't know if you guys can tell, but on this side right here, I just got a new perfume tray and I have all my perfumes there. And if you guys are like me, I have never finished, well, I finished one perfume bottle in my entire life. But again, if you're like me, I like to try new things all the time. And so this company contacted me and I just thought the idea was so amazing that I had to share it with you guys. It is a company called Scentbird, and basically what it is a perfume subscription service. Now, I usually am not into subscription services of any kind, but the reason why it's so cool is every month you can go onto the website and for $14.95 a month, you get a 30-day supply of perfume basically sent to your door. And she has tons and tons and tons, like let me tell you, tons of perfumes. Sorry for my email on the website. All the ones that you could ever possibly want basically. And with your first order you get this like travel purse spray. I do really like the packaging. I still think it's very chic, and this is actually usually displayed on my perfume tray as well. And then you twist the cap up like this, and then your perfume basically pops up and you can spray it. Let me spray some now. The fragrance I chose is the Armani C fragrance. I've been, well, sorry, I just covered my face. It is very warm and elegant. It's definitely a nighttime perfume. I love things like Victor & Rolf Flower Bomb and Chloe Eau de Parfum, and this reminds me of both of those. It is like fruity, but then there's also a floral scent to it as well, and it's very warm and enveloping and elegant and sexy, and I'm just super duper excited about this. So yeah, that is a favorite of the month. Another thing that is new on the market that came out this month that I was so excited about, I haven't shown it in a haul yet, but I definitely wanted to mention it here because I am so in love with it and it's new and I know people are probably curious about it. It is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I am a big fan of the Urban Decay Naked Skin line, and so when they came out with the concealer, I was like, gimme, gimme, gimme. Even though I love my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but you guys, this tops my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is new holy grail status. This is like, if you guys like the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but you find it a little bit too thick and a little bit too drying on the under eye area, this is going to be your guy. As I say, I have dry skin, so this is why I'm preferring this a little bit more right now. It has just as much coverage as the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. You need the tiniest bit because it blends out so so well. It is so easy to blend out. It is a joy to work with. I was a little bit hesitant because I was like, Urban Decay, you're selling a concealer for $34, which, I mean, that's not really Urban Decay pricing in my mind, but it is worth every single penny and I will continue to purchase it. So definitely, again, go out and give this a try. I'm pretty sure you will love it, and let me know in the comments below if you've tried it. Okay, moving on, I want to move on to eye products now. I actually do not have any blush or highlight or anything like that to show you in this video, which is kind of weird. But anyway, I'm rambling. So on to eyes. One thing I have been absolutely obsessed with is this Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I've used this in quite a few tutorials recently. Shadow Insurance, it's the glitter glue. I didn't even say what it is. Too Faced Glitter Glue Shadow Insurance. This is not just good for adhering actual loose glitter to the eyelids. This is also great for any shimmery powder eyeshadow or any MAC pigments, not just MAC pigments, any pigments or loose shadows that have a lot of shimmer. I have this under my eyeshadow today, and when I put this under just shimmery eyeshadows, which you guys know I love, it just pulls them forward and amps them up and makes them more vibrant and more shimmery. It just makes them look like the best that they can possibly look and makes them look 10 times better than just over a regular primer. A lot of you guys think I'm wearing foiled eyeshadows when I post on Instagram, but it's just usually that this has been under my eyeshadows. Another find, this is a new product from the drugstore that I have been in love with ever since I got. I think I have had this maybe for a month and a half now. This is by Maybelline. It is their Master Graphic Liquid Liner by Eye Studio. It literally just looks like a Sharpie with the perfect angled point, and this is just so easy to do liquid liner with. If you guys are into that kind of dramatic winged liner and very graphic looking liner, this is going to be perfect because it's very easy to create a wing because the sharp line, you can just rest it on the outer corner and go in. But even for me, who just does a nice thin line of eyeliner, this is very easy to apply. It is very pigmented, very black, very dark, and it lasts a very long time. And it's actually easier to apply than gel liner or anything like that. So I really have been loving this. Okay, moving on, I have a lot of eyeshadows to talk to you guys about, and then lip products too. So I want to kind of breeze through. I recently just got a Z palette to put them in, but my Anastasia eyeshadows, excuse me for the blinding you, I have been in love with them. I know they were in my yearly favorites, but last month I bought 8 more, and so I'm eventually going to fill this up with all Anastasia eyeshadows. They're inexpensive. If you get them in a bundle of 8, I believe it's like $70 for 8 eyeshadows, which is the best deal, which is what I always do. And she has so many different formulas. Today I am wearing this shade here, which is Rosé. I'll take it out so you guys can see it. I did rag on this eyeshadow, and I do think you have to scrape it off to get the best pigment, but it is a gorgeous eyeshadow, and it is one of my favorite Anastasia eyeshadows. This is the eyeshadow I have all on my lid today, like all over my lid. I have also been loving this one a lot. This one is called Dusty Rose, and this is basically just a dusty rose color. I didn't think I would like this one as much as it is because it does kind of look like that dirty dishwater grayish kind of rose color, but this is an amazing crease color. So I have this all throughout my crease right now. I have been loving to do a lot of blush tones looks lately. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I always post my face of the days, and blush tones are really my thing. Another huge favorite for me has been this one right here called Red Earth. This one is the most perfect burgundy color. Again, I have this in my outer crease today. And then I like this one here, Soft Gold. This is great for an inner corner highlight. It's very popping. And yeah, also for eyeshadows, I've been loving this one here. This is a old limited edition palette from Mercier. It is the Artist Palette for Eyes 2013. But the only reason I'm showing you it is because I've used it a ton this month, and all the eyeshadows are permanent eyeshadows that you can buy singularly. I didn't have as much appreciation as I've had for it for the last 2 months because I've been on my blush tone kicks. But this palette is literally perfection. Like, I'm going to swatch a few for you that I love because, you know, that's what we do here. So look, you can just see the pigmentation on them. It's crazy. I've got a shimmer one there for you. They are just so pigment rich, and they are just gorgeous blush tones. Fresco, I highly recommend as, which is that second lightest shade there as a transition shade. I also have been loving this matte color on the top called Vanilla Nuts for a brow bone highlight. Definitely when I start hitting pan on these, the reason I wanted to mention it is because these are all permanent eyeshadows, so I can see myself buying a lot of singles of these shades because I just think they are that great, and I think Mercier makes some very great quality products and eyeshadows. Next, I have one of my Makeup Forever Artist shadows to show you guys. I know the name of this one only because I use it so much over the last 2 months. It is M600, which I believe is pink brown, and it is a matte. This shade, like, look at how pigmented that is. There is no drag with that as matte shadows can have. And it is just the perfect kind of pinkish brown color. It reminds me a lot of if Max Foley and Swiss Chocolate had a baby together. This way. It's not super smoky, but it does add the right amount of depth and definition to any kind of softer eye look. And it looks great with anything like Max Tan Pigment, Pinks Purples. I could have used it today. It is just probably my favorite artist shadow out of the 7 that I own. And it's one that gets overlooked because it's pretty basic and boring, but it is just amazing. I love it so much. Okay, now we're on to lip products. One lip liner I want to show you guys, MAC's Soar. That is the lip liner that I'm wearing today. It's a pinkish brown lip liner. Great My Lips But Better. Great for any of those mauvey pinky browns that are in. What more can I say? Lipsticks. I have been loving this one here by Tom Ford. I have had this for years, as you can tell by the old packaging. It is called Pink Dust. Ever since I started doing my Valentine's tutorials, I'm using some soft pinks on the lips. I have really been into them, and this one is gorgeous because it's not too much of a Barbie pink. It's more of a neutral pink, so it's perfect for my skin tone. I did a really awkward swatch right here. To be honest, I do think Tom Ford lipsticks are very overpriced. If you're gonna get an overpriced lipstick, I personally prefer the formula of the NARS Audacious lipstick. And because it's one of the only pinkish shades that I own, I've been using it a ton, so I wanted to mention it. Also, I've been loving liquid lipsticks this past month, or 2 months, 3 months. Obviously, I just bought a ton of Anastasia liquid lipsticks, and I do enjoy those, but the two that have been my absolute favorites have been this shade here. This is Lovely. Again, I've been really into the pinks, so this is just a gorgeous nudie pink shade. I wore this in my first Valentine's Day tutorial, and this is what got me hooked on wanting to try softer pink lips. And then the second one that I love is this one here called Karina. Every time I wear this, I get compliments on Instagram. You guys love it in real life. This is a really show-stopping color. It's like a fuchsia with a little bit of a coral undertone, like a bright, bright pink. And it is just so perfect, and teeth whitening and face brightening. This is just going to be my favorite color in the summer and spring, but I've even been wearing it now. Can't stop wearing it because it is just so damn pretty. And then I've also really been enjoying the Stila liquid lipstick. It's called the Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Patina. They are a cream lipstick like the Anastasia ones, but they aren't as drying, they don't crack, and they don't fade away on the inner lip. They're just my favorite liquid lipstick formula of all the liquid lipsticks I have tried. So I wish the color selection was a little bit more extensive, but Patina is just that typical brownie with a little bit of mauve in it. One thing I want to say is when I wear this on camera and when I've seen this on other girls on camera, our ring lights make this look a lot more pink and a lot less brown than this actually looks in real life. So if you're ordering it online, it's definitely going to look like it does back here. So this is how it looks. This is the true color. It's definitely got brown in it. It's not going to be as super pink as you see, because I see in the comments people get so mad about it in other people's videos when they've used it. And it is like Kat Von D Lolita, but not as deep and dark and vampy. So it's definitely more wearable than that one. And then I have 2 MAC lipsticks, and then we are done. The first is MAC's Myth lipstick. I can't believe that I have used so much of this lipstick, because this is not one that I wear on its own. Like, on its own, this is very, very light for me. As you can, oh God, I can't even swatch today. This is such a light lipstick that on its own, for me to wear this, it would just be crazy. You can see it right there. But why I love this lipstick and why I get a lot of use out of it is it is a perfect layering lipstick. If ever I want to mute out my lips before going on with another color to kind of lighten it up and make it a little bit more pastel. Or I also like to use this right in the center of my lips when I'm doing any other lipstick to kind of add that 3-dimensional pop to my lips and make them look lighter in the center, kind of that ombre effect, so they look not protruding, but I don't know, they just kind of enhances your lips. And in photography and for filming, I do it a lot. Then also another pink lipstick that I have. This one is a deeper pink. This is more like a pink, deep mauvey pink. I suck at describing today. This is Brave lipstick, and it's a satin from MAC, and I've worn this a ton on my Instagram and also a few times in videos. I'm gonna put it next to Pink Tom Ford Pink Dusk actually. The one on the inside is Brave right here, and then Pink Dusk is on the outside. Brave definitely has a little bit more of a purple undertone and is a deeper shade than Pink Dusk, but on my lips, this is seriously a pink color that I don't have to think about. I can throw it on and it just looks very pretty. And this looks bomb with Myth in the center. This is a combination I've been doing so much, and it just looks freaking amazing with Myth. And also you can mix it with Myth to get that perfect light pink shade too. So Brave lipstick, gorgeous color. So yeah guys, that is it for my February favorites. This is kind of a January and February favorites. That is why it is so long. So I do apologize for the insane length, but going forward I will be doing them every month, so I won't have to sit here and bore you. But I hope you guys are all still with me. If you are, I did just start a Facebook page, actually a Facebook fan page, if you can even call it that, because I thought it would be easier for me to interact with you guys on there as well. I will link that below if you guys want to go ahead and like it and follow it or whatever. You don't have to. Also, let me know what you guys' favorites were this month. I have really been trying to shop my stash and not purchase as much makeup because I'm saving up for a big purchase. These are the things that I've really been loving in my collection, and I definitely want to share them with you guys because I was so excited. Like, the list on my phone, when I do my favorites videos, I make a list, and the list was just getting like so long. I was like, Amy, you gotta show them. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.